Alright, now that we've written a goal that we'd like to achieve in the next 28 days, I'd like to write down a goal you'd like to achieve in the next 6 months. Now this goal has to be bigger than the goal you just written. So let's say you reach this goal, what would be the next goal? Dream a little bit, go out there, get outside of your comfort zone, be like, what do you really want to do? If you took away limitations, this doesn't have to be a nutrition goal, this could be like, fitness goal. If you've never really ran Cedar Bay, it could be like, hey, I'd love to be the sort of person that can go out there and run 12Ks or 5K. Maybe for you it's running 2Ks in a row, not stopping and walking and something like that. So just write that 6-month goal. Alright, everybody written goal now? Yeah, just not your head in the cut. Give it a little more time if you're still writing it. Alright. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to write down a 12-month goal. So what's a goal that if everything went right and you achieved your 28-day goal and you achieved your 6-month goal, what's a goal that you'd like to achieve in 1 year from now, so 12 months? Now Facebook's doing this really funny thing where it reminds you of memories, which is awesome if you had a good time, it's really crap if you had a bad breakup and you're like, I don't want to see your face. Do not share this. 12-month goal. And I want you to visualize that feeling that you get sometimes. Right now when you open up Facebook or you open up something whether it's maybe a yearbook, a photo book or Facebook, and you get that feeling of wow, that was only 2 years ago, and you think about all the things that happened. I want you to visualize looking back now on that 12-month sort of period and being like, okay, 12 months ago I made a decision and look where I am now. I want you to feel that feeling. Take your time writing it, you don't have to rush this.
What did you write at the top there? The key is not to win, it's the
preparation to win. Alright guys, now I have written something at the top. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. It says the key is not to win, it's the preparation to win. Now I love looking up to coaches from winning teams, and it's a quote that's always stuck out to me. Because something that I see often more and more again is what we get when you get a large group of people that over the years, some succeed really well, some kind of plateau, some don't do well, some just stick to it for a week and then don't ever come back, is there's something that's very, very true of everyone who succeeds. And now success doesn't always mean what you think it means. Now success to some people is, doing the muscle up. Success to me is someone who shows up, they say to me, I'm going to come every Monday. I can't come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can come every Monday. I can give you every Monday for the rest of my life. That's success because that's commitment. That's saying I will prepare my life in a way that allows me to find myself in a position where I will make the time to show up and give it what I have this one time. And some people do that on a 2-weekly basis. Some people do that on an everyday basis. Success isn't coming every day for a month and then never coming back again. Success is finding what can you do consistently week after week. How can you prepare yourself to find yourself in a position that's going to win? Now, we're in a nutrition challenge, which is also a mindset challenge. And what I want you to think about is when it comes down to nutrition, So much of it really doesn't come down to what you eat, but it's how you set yourself up to be able to eat away consistently for these next 28 days and hopefully forward and onwards, that is going to allow you to get to the results you want. It's not what you eat, it's how you eat it, and it's how you prepare yourself to be in a position to be able to eat it. So it's Sunday, it is preparing meals on Sundays. It is also taking the time to make sure that you have enough food that's varied enough, that allows you to be interested enough in the food that you want to eat. It's also preparing yourself with maybe knowledge that maybe you don't have, and using us as coaches to ask us any questions that you have regarding this sort of topic. It's preparing your life in advance and realizing 3 weeks from now I'm going to struggle because I've got all these other commitments, and figuring out what can I do to set myself up to be in a better place. It's figuring out if I'm feeling really lethargic, how can I use exercise to empower me and make me feel a little bit better? And here's the real reason why people need exercise in their life. It's not because it's going to get you a six-pack, and that's like that's a truth. It's because it makes you feel good. And if you're eating well, and you're feeling good, and you're feeling empowered, you're going to want to keep that cycle. We're creatures of habits, and we keep cycles going. When you were like 20 and you're partying every weekend and you're feeling like crap, and you're like feeling awesome on that Friday, and you're feeling like crap, feeling awesome on the Saturday, you repeat that over and over and over again until eventually you're like, I don't want to feel that way on the Saturday anymore, on the Sunday morning. We need to find that balance of movement, feeling good, feeling empowered, and realizing that good food can fuel that. Because if you eat crappy food for a long time, eventually, no matter who you are, you're going to get to the stage where doing the exercise is going to be really hard. Because you're going to feel heavy, because you're going to feel sluggish, because you're not going to have the energy to do it. And exercise is always going to be a good check to see, is what you're eating fueling you to do the activity that you're asking for your body to do. If you're sitting there all day not doing too much, you don't need the world's most glorious food. If you're moving, you're exercising, you're squatting, you're rolling, you're twisting, you're turning, you're lunging, you're jumping, you're pulling, you're going to find that food is going to play a humongous factor into how you perform. Now there's a pyramid in CrossFit. At the top of the pyramid, we have sport. Now sport in CrossFit is what I'd refer to every single workout that you've probably ever done. Where that's that little bit of competition. No matter how uncompetitive you say you are, you've all lied to me and you are uncompetitive at one stage. And I've seen you, you're like, I'm not competitive. Damn it, I've got one more rep than I do. Damn it, they're lifting more than I am. Why am I not lifting as much as they are? We've all got that competitiveness, whether we admit it or not. Whether it's with ourselves, like, damn it, I didn't do as good as I did last time. We've all got that competitiveness. So sport is that competitiveness, regardless of what expression it takes for you. For some people it takes a very literal expression of I want to compete. For some people it's a very metaphorical expression of I haven't done as well against myself as I have in the past, or as I've expected of myself. Now at the bottom, before that we've got weights, before that we've got gymnastics, cool. Here we've got Metcon, which is metabolic conditioning, and here we've got nutrition. I wouldn't do it very good because I'm a teacher, my writing's not very good. At the bottom we've got nutrition, alright? The pyramid is only as wide as the space. The pyramid is only as wide as its base. Say it one more time. The pyramid is only as wide as its base is. Alright? If the base is really small, the pyramid's it's not going to be as stable, the foundation's not going to be strong, and it's going to fall. If I stand like this, somebody tries to stand me down, they're going to find having a really hard time. If I stand on the tippy toe, then I'm going to fall myself. How well we prepare that foundation is going to dictate what happens at the top. But the issue we have is that we always go to the top to blame the top. We're like, I need to become more competitive, I need to figure out a strategy. And it has nothing to do with that. We want this to change, the bottom part has to change. If you're lighter, running's going to feel easier. If you're lighter, pull-up's going to feel easier. If you're lighter, you're going to just magically become fitter. After that, we can add all the other stuff. We can add the metabolic conditioning, which is interval training and all that sort of stuff. We can add the gymnastics, which is body weight awareness. We can add the weights. But without this, all of that is never going to be as good as it could be. Because instead of having a pyramid that's this tall, if you had a really sound foundation, you could have a pyramid that's that tall. Bigger that foundation is, bigger your pyramid's going to be. And the higher and the more you're going to be able to achieve. And achievement is going to be, really comes down to an individual basis of what it means, what it is that you want to get out of this. So achievement doesn't mean the rings and the muscle up. Achievement maybe means being able to do push-ups in a workout and not feeling like you need to go to your knees. This pyramid looks really, we've got a different pyramid here on the outside. And this is a pyramid that I really like focusing on. Because nutrition's all well and good, and it's cool because it's kind of like we can look at an apple and like if I eat this apple, then I will be more like the apple, which is healthy, rather than eating Tim Tam, which is delicious and chocolatey but not healthy. This other pyramid deals with our thoughts and actions. Now, at the top of this pyramid is destiny, which I started writing with an S, I'm not sure why. And at the bottom, we've got thoughts and words. There's a really great quote that a mentor told me a while ago. Your thoughts become your actions, your words become your actions. Every little thing you do becomes everything you are. Thoughts become your words become your actions. What thoughts are you having during this challenge? And what I want you to do, guys, is we've given everyone here, the village, to be able to email us and talk to us. Every day what you do is I want you to send me a message, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's an email, preferably an email. But if it needs to be on Facebook, that's fine. And I want you to tell me what your thoughts are for that day. Your thoughts might range from like, this sucks, to like, this was awesome, today was really good, I feel really good, I'm eating healthy, I prepared my food, I didn't crash. To the next day it's like, it's all gone down, I can't keep this up. Third day might be like, I don't have as much energy as I did before because you've lowered your sugar intake and all that sort of stuff. And whatever thoughts you have thoughts of quitting, if you have thoughts of this is hard, talk it out. Because any doubt that you have with yourself, needs to be resolved. Doubts turn into fears. And there's two types of fears that we really need to be aware of. There's another really good quote. It goes, winners are